What's the most ridiculous thing your principal has ever called your parents about? I got accused of being academically suspicious. Not cheating, not skipping, being suspicious. Apparently, I commit the crime of studying like a real person. It started when Ms. Dunn raised an eyebrow at my quiz. She said my worksheet grade was a C. My test was an A. She whispered to another teacher like she'd spotted a rare bird. Next thing I know, I get a pink slip to the office. The walk felt like I was heading to a courtroom with lockers. The principal, Mr. Halbrook, sat me down like a detective in a TV show. He folded his hands, and he stared way too long. Then he said, "Your performance is inconsistent." I blinked. Inconsistent like improving? He leaned forward like I'd confessed to something. "Where are you getting your answers?" he asked. But I just said, "Studying. It's not a hard concept when it's shoved down your throat." He wrote that down. He actually wrote that down. He nodded slowly like I just pitched him a pyramid scheme. Then he said the word, suspicious. He said it again, suspicious. That's when he called my parents. He didn't email. He didn't ask for a meeting next week. He called them to come right then. "Urgent matter," he said. I waited in the lobby like a fugitive with a backpack. My mom arrived first. She still had her work badge on. My dad came in with paint on his sleeves. They looked at me, but I just shrugged. Mr. Halbrook cleared his throat. "We're concerned about academic integrity." My mom tilted her head. "What happened?" He held up a folder like it was evidence. On Tuesday's worksheet, he missed question 4. On Thursday's test, he got the same concept correct. Silence. My dad glanced at me. "You got better at it?" I watched a video and studied. He nodded. "Cool." The principal looked confused, but kept going. He brought out my report card graphic for more proof. "This pattern raises concerns." My mom leaned in. "What pattern?" He smiled a tight smile. "The pattern of improvement." I swear I watched my mom's soul leave her body for a second. She took a slow breath. She asked if there was proof of cheating. He said no. She asked if anyone saw me cheating. He said no. Finally, she asked if my test had irregular markings. He said no again, but softer. Then he tried to pivot. "It's about the vibes," he said. He actually said vibes. My dad burst out laughing. My mom set her purse down like she was clocking in. "So you pulled 2 working adults out of their jobs to discuss vibes." He started to stutter. He said something about protecting standard. My mom asked if tutoring was allowed. Yes. Then she asked if studying between a worksheet and a test was allowed. Once again, he said yes. Finally, she pointed at the folder. "Does this folder contain a single fact I need to apologize for?" He stared at the folder like it had betrayed him. Then he said, "We're just trying to keep things fair. Fair would be grading the test I took." I said. He blinked again, which we did, and I did well. I said. My dad stood up and looked at the clock. "Are we done accusing our kid of studying?" Mr. Halbrook tried one last Hail Mary. "Perhaps he could redo the test to verify." My mom smiled. "Or perhaps you could verify your assumptions." He sat very still. Then he said the quietest okay I've ever heard. My mom added, "Or a scholarship." I said, "Or for vibes." They both groaned. I took that as a win. The principal never mentioned it again, and I had just completely embarrassed the principal.